Well, it's actually fitted in there perfectly. So I've got the positive wire coming out going to the breaker under here, and I've got the negative wire coming out to here, which is on a super long lead, so as I can connect it directly to the controller, negative on the controller, in case I need to get the tray out. So it's in. I've just got to fit it onto the bike. I have done this purposely because it stops things from moving in the wrong direction. I've got method in the madness, that was it. These are all nicely laid out. Hopefully they'll stay where they are. I've still got to take it out again and put some padding underneath, but for the time being, for a test, I think that's plenty. I hate test days. I really do. Detest testing. It's rather dusty. It's lost its ingress protection rating, I think, now. It's got 2 BMSs now. BMSI. Yes. 2 BMSI now. I'm still waiting for more of the clocks to come. Beautiful clocks, programmable, everything else, and they paid a lot. I didn't pay a lot for them. I think, well, they're actually 1700 baht, which the UK one, the equivalent, was about 80 quid. So it's not as much as I thought. Anyway, so I've got 2 BMSs. I've got one on the main battery and I've got one on my secondary battery, although they're not main and secondary. The wire gauge is the same. The charge wires are the same. The charge wire length, everything is identical. Now, I was a bit concerned. Well, I can feel the weight in this now. I was a bit concerned, or confused, should I say. I was a bit confused, that was the one, at why one of them it was drawing the current from, but the other one it wasn't. No, one was charging, the other one wasn't. One BMS. So it was saying something like about 300 watts into one BMS, but 0 in the other one. But the voltages were exactly the same. The charge, discharge, everything else was all enabled. The charge current wasn't going into the one battery, but the voltage was rising. This is speed number 1, which is actually RPM limited. I think the current is only, oh, look at it now. The current is only at about 30 amps, but it is actually RPM limited, and I can't remember what I set it to, but I think I did it quite well for speed number 1, to be honest. We're going to get down to this smooth part, and then I'll open it up in second. I'm not going to go too fast. I know I can go flat out in second, like now. Right, we're flat out. 45 mile an hour. And I don't know what current it's actually drawing. I can't see, and my wheels do need balancing still. Oh, and thanks to Charles, I now know that, that there's a light side and a heavy side to every tyre. I want to put it in number 3, but I can't risk it. Oh, we've had a fire. Looks like it's burning season again. Obviously with this thing I've got double the range, I've got double the power, I've got double the absolute everything, and at the moment I've still got it in current limited. Even on speed number 3 it's set to 120 amps maximum because I haven't adjusted anything. I'm concerned that it's actually drawing out of one pack and not the other, and there's no real reason for it. In fact, there's no reason for it because everything is exactly the same, unless the BMSs, and I mean the BMSs are calibrated as well. So unless the BMSs are actually fighting against each other badly, then I haven't got the faintest idea why. That says 97% now, surely that ain't right. Do a U-turn here. And then when we stop, I'll switch over to the other BMS. So if I do a screen recording on that now, screen recorder, start recording. So we go flat out. See what current it's drawing, see what load it's drawing, see everything that it's drawing. So this is the new BMS it's recording from now. We've got an uphill section here obviously, but we start going downhill now, so the current will be lower, wattage lower, everything lower, and the voltage should increase slightly. Have I got an oval tyre? Of course I don't want to start drawing 120 amps out of one battery pack and then get the other one to sort of compensate for it, because that ain't going to be very good at all. It needs to be drawing pretty much the same. I hope that has actually revealed something. I don't know what, but I hope that it has. Graham's asleep. He didn't go to bed till 7 o'clock this morning. He was bloody sitting in the kitchen area watching football all night, because obviously in the UK they're running at different times. Right, 95%. I need to charge it to see what we put back in and see what is actually charging. Which battery is charging? Hopefully both. I will be interested to see which one charges. If both, or one, or what? I said at 5 amps, it's probably around about 4.5 amps it pumps out, I think, but we'll have a look, see what's charging now. Now it should be pumping about 2.5 amps in each, right? Which 2.2, that's on the new BMS, 1.3. So I'm still a bit confused as to why one is charging more than the other, and that says 91%. I don't know, I've got a lot more digging and researching to do. I don't know. I'm confused. I don't know what's going on. Whether the current sensor on the one is stronger than the other or what, I don't know. That's a possibility, because I've not done the current thing. But we'll see. I'll figure it out.